Good morning, everyone. My name is Reva Apriana, and today I would like to present my English language teaching material entitled Exploring Intercultural Communicative Competence through Riau Malay Pantun, British Limerick, and Digital Poetry. This presentation explores how poetry can be used to develop intercultural communicative competence or ICC by integration local culture, target culture, and global culture into English language learning. Before discussing the material, let us look at the learning objective. By the end of this lesson, students are expected to identify the linguistic and structural feature of Pantun, analyze cultural meaning embedded in poetic expression, compare local, target, and global cultural representation, develop intercultural awareness and critical reflection, and produce simple intercultural English poetic texts. These objectives support both language learning and intercultural competence. Poetry is not only a form of literature but also a reflection of cultural identity and communication style. This lesson is based on Michael Bryan's Intercultural Communicative Competence Framework, which explains that effective communication requires both language skills and cultural understanding. To achieve this, the lesson integrates three cultural representatives: local culture represented by Rio Malay Pantun, target culture represented by British Limerick, and global culture represented by digital poetry. First, let us discuss the local culture. Rio Malay Pantun is a traditional oral poetic form originating from the Malay community. Pantun is commonly used to express advice, moral values, social interaction, and cultural etiquette. Therefore, Pantun is not only a literary work but also an important part of everyday communication in Malay society. Pantun has a unique linguistic structure. Each pantun consists of 4 lines with an ABAB rhyme pattern. The first 2 lines are called sampiran, while the last 2 lines contain the main message or isi. This structure makes pantun both artistic and meaningful because symbolic language is used before delivering the main idea. Pantun also reflects cultural practice. It is commonly performed during traditional ceremonies, weddings, cultural events, daily conversation, and situations where advice is given. This practice shows that Pantun functions as a living cultural tradition rather than simply written literature. Pantun reflect important Malay cultural values. These include respect, politeness, harmony in social relationship, indirect communication, and moral teaching. These values influence how Malay people communicate and maintain positive relationship within their community. Here is an example of a pantun. Pergi ke pasar membeli kaca, singgah sebentar membeli roti. Budi bahasa jadi utama agar hidup dihormati orang di hati. The phrase budi bahasa represents politeness as a core culture value. The pantun delivers its message indirectly through symbolic language. From an ICC perspective, this reflects a high context culture where meaning is understood implicitly and communication emphasizes the relationship rather than direct statement. Next, we move to the target culture, which is the United Kingdom. One will know poetic form in British culture is the limerick. A limerick consists of 5 lines with an AABBA rhyme pattern. Its characteristics include humor, creativity, and direct expression. Limericks are mainly used to entertain people, tell short stories, and express creativity. Unlike pantun, which emphasize moral advice, limericks focus on enjoyment and playful language. This difference illustrates how culture shaped communication style. Here is an example of a British limerick. This poem follows the five-line structure and AABBA rhyme pattern. It used narrative storytelling, rhythmic language, and humor. From a cultural perspective, it reflects British preferences for creativity and entertainment. From an ICC perspective, limerick represent a low-context culture where meaning are expressed explicitly and humor becomes an important communication strategy. This communication style contrasts with the indirect and moral-oriented expression found in pantun. Now, let us discuss global culture. Digital poetry refers to poems shared through online platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and blogs. Digital poetry is multimodal because it combines text, image, audio, and video. It is interactive and globally accessible, allowing people from different culture backgrounds to communicate and share ideas. When comparing the three poetic forms, we can clearly observe different communication style. Pantun is indirect, moral, and traditional. Limerick is direct, humorous, and literary. Digital poetry is global, flexible, and multimodal. This comparison demonstrates that culture strongly influences how people express meaning through language. Although these poetic forms are different, they all reflect cultural identity and express shared human values. Each requires cultural interpretation to understand its intended meaning. From the perspective of intercultural communicative competence, learners should appreciate cultural difference without judging one culture as better than another. The first ELT activity is cultural emotion mapping. Students identify emotions such as respect, humor, wisdom, and irony. They classify emotional meanings and compare emotional expression across cultures. This activity develops intercultural interpretation and emotional awareness in language learning. The second activity is translation mediation. Students translate Pantun into English while maintaining its cultural meaning and explain their translation choice. The third activity is digital remix. Students transform Pantun into digital poetry, such as Instagram caption or TikTok scripts, while adding cultural explanation in English. These activities develop intercultural mediation competence, digital literacy, and intercultural communication skills. Several digital resources support this lesson, including YouTube Pantun Performance, British Council learning materials, UNESCO Pantun Heritage Resources, and digital poetry platform. From this lesson, we learned that Pantun reflects indirect and polite communication in Malay culture, limerick represent humor and direct communication in British culture, and digital poetry reflects global communication in digital era. These examples show that language cannot be separate from culture. Therefore, intercultural communicative competence helps learners communicate effectively while respecting cultural diversity. Finally, these are the references used in this presentation. The main references include Michael Graham's theory of intercultural communicative competence, Claire Cramps's theory of language and culture, UNESCO documentation on Pantun, British Council research, and journal articles related to intercultural communication and digital poetry. Before I end this presentation, I would like to emphasize that learning English is not only about mastering grammar and vocabulary. It's also about understanding culture and respecting different ways of communicating. Through Real Malay Pantun, British Limerick, and digital poetry, we can see that every culture has its own unique values and communication style. By developing intercultural communicative competence, students can communicate more effectively and appreciate cultural diversity. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and found it useful.